Oh, hello everybody. How we doing? I broke free on a Saturday morning. I put the pedal to the floor, heading north on Mills Avenue. I listened to the engine roar. My broken house behind me, all good things ahead. Girl named Kathy wants a little of my time. 6 cylinders underneath the hood, crashing and kicking. Yeah, I listen to the engine whine. I am gonna make it through this year, if it kills me. I am gonna make it through this year, if it kills me. I drew video games in a drunken haze. I was 17 years young, hurt my knuckles punching the machines. The taste of scotch rich on my tongue. Then Kathy came over and we hung out, trading swigs from a bottle, all bitter and clean, locking eyes, holding hands, twin high maintenance machines. I am gonna make it through this year, if it kills me. I am gonna make it through this year, if it kills me. I drove home in the California dust. Oh, I could feel the alcohol inside of me hum. Picture the look on my stepfather's face, waiting for the bad things to come. I downshifted as I pulled to the driveway. The car screaming out, stuck in second gear. The scene ends badly, as you might imagine, in a cavalcade of anger and fear. There will be feasting and dancing in Jerusalem this year. I am gonna make it through this year, if it kills me. I am gonna make it through this year, if it kills me. I am gonna make it through this year, if it kills me. I am gonna make it through this year, if it kills me. Thank you, everybody. Claps. Thank you. Oh my God, how we doing, everybody? Oh my God, Scooter says this is the Mountain Loads. That's disrespectful. You are disrespecting a great band, namely Neutral Milk Hotel, who wrote that song. How's everybody doing? Hi BB, hi you, hi everybody. What do we got going on? Holy shit, we got viewers. We got oh so many viewers. Hope you're all hanging out. Maybe you caught me as I sat down to get ready for this live stream. I looked over and I saw there was an Ryan Murphy Brown live stream going on, and I've long meant to call into one of those, but I've never had the opportunity to do so before. Thank you, Lamp. So I called in, and I did talk to him. And I don't know if he got what some would call a bit, which of course is not true. This is very real. I don't know if he got it entirely, and I think he might have hung up on me for yelling. Or, I don't know exactly what happened. Just all of a sudden I wasn't talking anymore. What happened? Was anyone watching? Can anyone tell me? I thought we were vibing. We were doing great. We were having a lot of fun. I think he refuses to tell me why Enrique Tario Iglesias... He hung up. He did hang up on me. Did he hang up on me due to the yelling? Was that the issue? Well, too bad. I'm going to keep yelling. I don't even care. I'll yell all day. I think he was jealous of my soundboard.
Oh my God, I will vote.
Yell!
I will vote. Oh my God, I will vote.
I will vote.
I will vote
Oh, Donald Trump. Everybody. Oh my God, I will vote. How are we doing, guys? Are we having fun out there? If the soundboard had come through, he wouldn't have. Oh, the soundboard wasn't working. He couldn't hear the soundboard. Oh, well, what you gonna do? I suppose I could call in again. Isn't it a good song? How's everyone doing on New Year's Day? Did everyone have a fun party last night? Let me know what you were doing. Are you nursing a hangover or hanging a nurse over, if you know what I'm saying? He did call my soundboard, quote unquote, cheap, which I think was disgusting of him. Him with his tens of millions of dollars in YouTube ad revenue that I presume he makes from every stream. And he's going to sit there and say, my board is cheap. How dare you? How dare you? Oh, so you got drunk with your mom and told her she's the reason you don't have any children. Oh, is it because she keeps buying you condoms? I think that's nice of her, quite frankly. JK, that was Friday night. Okay, that's a fine night. What was Friday again? Was Friday... Look, I don't know. We're at the part of the year where days mean nothing. Where it's like, what was Tuesday? What was Saturday? Everything is a black hole of drinking and giving yourself diabetes. So that would have been on 27. Scooter says, I stayed home and played with my tuckus. So first off, no Yiddish here, okay? No Yiddish here. And I'm not saying that as an insult to Israel, and I'm also not supporting Israel. How can I be anti-Semitic when I keep personally mailing guns to Israel? I put them in an envelope, a padded envelope. I pay the extra 27 cents. I put it in the mail. I write on the front, Bibi Netanyahu. You got to go the nickname or they don't let it in. And then he gets it. So I'm definitely not anti-Semitic, and maybe we'll talk about that a little bit later. Excited to be chatting with you guys. Oh, it's a quiet day here in Columbus, and everyone is so hungover from last night when the ball dropped. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And that is, of course, when we castrate a sex offender. We call it the ball drop. It was inspired, of course, by Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve. And also, no one has told anyone in Columbuston that Dick Clark is dead. So if you ever visit here, just don't say it. Okay? Don't mention... They won't... If they ever see Ryan Seacrest, they will burn this town to the ground. There's no way. It's not happening. Oh, my God. So we did that. We castrated a sex offender, and we knew he was a sex offender because he had rented Paris is Burning from Amazon. So, it's unfortunately is what it is. And then we got so drunk, Penis Clark, Lamp Boob says. That's a great point. And this is not an original thought that I've had, but I read this somewhere. So I wish I could take credit for it, but I can't. But you ever think the producer of Law and Order, Dick Wolf, and then the actor Peter Coyote, same name. Dick Wolf, Peter Coyote. Two sides of the same coin. Wonder if they ever sit in a room together and Peter Coyote would be like, I can't kill you. You complete me, Dick Wolf. Woof, Hobo with the Shotgun says, and I agree with all of that. Dick Wolf, a great producer on all of the Law and Order series, but Chicago Fire, Chicago Med, Chicago Psych, Chicago Streets and Sanitation, Chicago giving you a bullshit ticket just because you parked during street sweeping. All of those shows, those are produced by his protege, Wolf Dick, who I think is almost as good as Dick Wolf. Wolf Dick, really great. Really great. So last night at the festivities, after we castrated a sex offender, so another round of applause for that, and another... By the way, I'm thinking that technically Trump can't run in 2028 because of the Constitution. But I think we could override the Constitution if we let everyone know we get to hear the song some more. Nobody names their kid after wieners anymore, Scooter says. That's a great point. And there is some different examples. Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin did name their son Horsecock Johnson. So that was a weird one. Elon Musk is naming his next kid Pulsating Cumshot Dickwad XA3 and then a series of hieroglyphics. So Best Wolf, Richard Wolf. He is that communist, right? That's disgusting, okay? And I would love to have him on the show and ask him why he thinks Enrique Tarrio Iglesias should be in jail for 800 years. Why does he think that? Give me the facts. Give me the data. What's that? No, I haven't looked into it. No, I mean, I go on Wikipedia, but I don't know much about it. So I don't know about the communists, but we party hard here in Columbuston. So after we did that, we got drunk off of what we're calling a Columbia fastball special. It's Columbus 10, but we call it a Columbia fastball special because it is cocaine. It's a lot of cocaine mixed in with Dayquil and NyQuil at the same time. So Lampoob says, what is up with that Luke Beasley kid? Is he astroturfed? No, I think he has real pubes. Yeah, I think they're real. Yeah. So what we have here, it's called the Columbia Fastball, and we mix up cocaine with Dayquil, with NyQuil. We mix that all up, and you are twerking, baby. Ow, 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 ow. Many deaths. Not everybody survives a Columbus to New Year, but you know what we do? We feed the soil. All right? If you die, your body, half of it feeds the plants. The other half feeds the babies. Okay? Which half? That's what you determine right before you die. As you're choking out, someone reaches over and go, oh my God. Oh my God. At the waist or like long ways? How do you want it? And we got to figure that out.
God, I will vote. I will vote for Donald Trump.
What a great song, dude. I'm sincerely enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun. Does anyone have any goals for 2025? Anything they want to get done? All right. I will, if people want to later, I'll put the Discord link in the chat. If anyone wants to call in, and you certainly don't have to, but if you'd like to call in, there's a channel in the Discord for live stream calls. So let me share the Discord link. I haven't done this in a while. And again, don't worry about it. If you don't want to call in, that's totally fine. We don't have to call in. But if you'd like to, that's there. I can invite people. I just invited people that might have been kicked out before. So if so, I'm sorry about that link. Might have to kick them out again. I just hit buttons that said invite, not realizing what I was doing or why I was doing it. No, I'm not trying to call anyone right now. Shut up. Yeah. That's that's a good one. Anyway, let me put that in the chat. Scooter says he wants to learn how sex works. Well, me too, man. We'll get there, I think. I think we can get there. All right, let me post this here in the comments. If you'd like to call in, here is the Discord link. We'll do that later at the end, and that just says hidden use copy button, so that's not the right. I'm not, guys. Some days are better than others. What can I tell you? Let me try it again. Invite people, hidden copy, send to, what's going on here? That copy, is that going to work now? Hidden use copy. Shut up! How does anything work? I don't get it. Edit invite link. How do I invite people to the Discord? There's got to be a way to do this, right? I don't know what the hell I'm doing here, buddy. God damn it. All right, so let me see if I can just invite people to the live stream calls channel. Escape. Yes. Okay. So I think I can just do that. Create invite. Copy. Why does it say hidden use copy button? What's going on? I hate everything. Create a new, isn't there a way to create a new one or something? Your invite link. I got you. Yes. Lamp, you please put it in there. That's what it always keeps saying, hidden use copy button. What's going on here? Maybe don't call. Maybe don't talk to me. Maybe I don't give a shit about any of you people. Maybe you're all fucking dead to me. Just kidding. I love you. Never leave. Never leave. Guys, while Lamp figures that out and is more productive than I am, I think we need to take a second. As we enter 2025, and we've entered it, we are in 2025 right now. We're feeling around. We're stroking in, we're stroking out. Maybe we're like, I'm going to take a long stroke out and then a big stroke in, and then you forget that you don't got that much length. The next thing you know, you're just out, and in that brief moment, they can reconsider what they're doing, which I think is bad for everyone involved. As we go into it, we need to pay tribute to the people we lost last year. 2024. I'm getting verklempt thinking about it. So many great Americans and a few mediocre people from other countries. They died. They died. And this video celebrates their death.
Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had it out. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Because maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall.
Computer, look up. How does one avoid death? Oh, we're back. Hi, guys. Good to see you. Welcome back. Oh, my God. Poor Ariana. You know, it's possible to be defying gravity, but not, of course. Oh, wait, I went to the wrong thing. Now my voice is all weird and reverbed. Maybe I do the rest of the stream this way. Literally, who cares? Maybe I do. Who cares? Just kidding. There we go. Now it sounds like a normal human being. As I was saying, Ariana Grande is dead. She passed away. And, you know, you can, in some cases, be defying gravity, but you cannot defy the Grim Reaper. They'll come, and they'll get you. Sound off in the comments. What do you guys think was the celebrity death of 2024 that hit you the hardest? That hit you the hardest? Oh, I'm in the live stream calls channel now, but I don't need to be. I don't think. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, I can just disconnect probably. God damn, I'm not doing well. I'm just going to stay in here. I don't give a shit. Then I'll probably forget to log off. No, disconnect. There you go. Anyway, what was your Stannis? That was a tough one. John Stannis, the star of Full House, did pass away. Makes sad. The guy who did Vietnam, that's right, Ho Chi Minh, he died last year. And, you know, sometimes you got to walk that trail alone. That's really all I got to say right there. Also, John Fogerty, the guy who did the song Vietnam. You know, the one that's like, how does it go? Some folks are born, made to fight in Nam. Ooh, they're fighting in Nam. But when they fight in Vietnam, ooh, they're fighting in Vietnam. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't fighting in Vietnam. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't fighting in Vietnam. All right, so, and he's dead. He died as well. Who else died last year? Sound off in the comments. Let me know who died, you know, but only celebrities. I don't give a shit if you're like, my dad died. Was there another sad gorilla death or not? Well, we found out this previous year that Harambe had actually faked his death. So, but then we killed him for real. You know, he faked it to see, he started the dicks out for Harambe thing, and then it didn't really catch on. And so, you know, he killed himself, and his last words were, and he sign languaged it. He said, I just want to see more penises. And then he blew his head off. And so, you know, and again, it's something I often do on the stream. I have a gun right here, and yet I still go. There was that squirrel, Peanut the squirrel, I believe was his name. And listen, Peanut the squirrel, Jimmy Carter, peanut farmer, drones over New Jersey. Coincidence? I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking questions. Oh, Lampoop says they had a conservative friend say it was disgusting. People were celebrating when Kissinger died. And, you know, I think it was unfortunate and probably a bad move for Teen Vogue magazine to run that contest, Win a Kiss with Kissinger, because, of course, the winner was a very horny 16-year-old girl who fucked him to death. So he died having statutory rape. That's how he died. And so we just got to say, out like a real one. Out like a real one. All right, guys, I want to react to some content now. That's what's next on my script of react to something. So what do you guys want to see me react to? Just tell me. Tell me what it is you would like to see me react to, and I'll pull it up. I'll go to youtube.com. If it's on Vimeo, I'll go to vimeo.com. I don't care. I literally don't care. What's goody? I could react to that. I don't know what else I could. I'm on YouTube right here. Oh, first off, there's a new Oliver Anthony music video, so we gotta watch that.
If you struggle with brain fog...
And I do struggle with brain fog. And what I like about these commercials is, you know, they've put all the money into the product because they can't afford to even turn their camera, turn their phone to get what.
Difficulty concentrating or memory or mood problems, please listen to me right now. I have a doctorate in holistic nutrition and in...
She has a doctorate in holistic nutrition. Now, to be fair, it is, you know, from Earl Roberts University, but she got a minor in not having sex with black guys. So that worked out.
Increased risk of dementia. And I want to talk to you about 5 reasons.
I don't have dementia. Shut the fuck up, Goldie Hawn.
Reasons I'm taking Taylor Valley's wild caught fish roe and how you can try it today for half its normal price. Number 1 is omega-3 deficiency.
So just to clarify, this YouTube ad is selling you caviar for your brain.
Our brain is made of fat. 60% of it is fat.
I know. That's why I'm trying to lose weight by forgetting things. That's, well, I don't know about the forehead, but the 9.5 head this bitch has. Also, it just occurred to me. You know they're legit because they took a picture of the Harvard Medical School website. Ooh, I will watch the new Superman trailer after this, Scooter. I'll watch that. But yes, they took a picture of the Harvard Medical School. What else? Monday home, workout, Tracy Ann. This person has 152,000 emails in their inbox. Jesus Christ.
And up to 90,000 Americans die every single...
Oh yeah, like I was saying, the brain is so fat. So I'm trying to lose weight by just forgetting shit. I just drink until I don't know. I mean, listen, it's amateur hour to forget your address. I forget what an address is. People are like, where should I mail this? And I go, it's up here. Up here. I lose weight. And that's, you know, how you do that.
Due to omega-3 fatty acid deficiency, which can obviously negatively impact our brain. Now,
that's what, when we're screaming about like trans and how we have to get rid of trans and stuff, we're talking about trans fats, right? Lampoops has 70,000 emails. And of those, 69,000 are from me. Just going, I'm going to get to 69 soon. I'm going to get to 69 soon. And then I forgot when I got to 69. So I said, I'm going to get to 690. Then I forgot that. So I had to go to 69. I guess I could have done 6,900. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Fuck.
This is made from fish eggs. So it's a whole food form of the most important type of fat for our brain, DHA, which you can't actually get from plants. Number 2 is phospholipids.
I am a big fan of doing zero video Tinder profile. You're open, you're looking, I'm bioavailable. What does that mean? It means I will not wear a condom. Just do not ask about it. You've been warned.
Occurring in fish eggs are called phospholipids and are the most bioavailable and also the most beneficial for the brain. Number 3 is whole food equals more nutrients. So omega-3 fatty acids from fish oil contain 2 omega-3s. Whereas
I don't know about omega-3, but I do want sigma-3 amino acids. They're kind of amino acids where you take them and you're like, I don't even care about being an alpha dude. I'm just going to fucking do push-ups.
As fish roe contains 4 omega-3s, including
I don't know why it makes me laugh that she's taken notes here. She's written things down. She's circled them. I kind of want to buy this now. Paleo Valley, shop 50% off. Let's watch the rest of this and we'll check that.
Known, but also very important.
It's also interesting. This is the farthest into this commercial anyone has ever gotten. So many YouTube commercials, I bet the last 30 seconds are them just like reading their social security number and then showing their butthole because like no one's going to watch it. Who cares?
Omega-3 fatty acid for the brain. It also contains B12, which is important for the brain.
Now, I haven't seen B1 through 11, so can I still get into B12? Is her head that big or is it the camera angle? Well, you know, it could be both. Could be both. You know, that's what you say. Like, I was with this bitch last night. I got some amazing dome. Really? And you go, yeah, her head, it's like the goddamn Astrodome, okay? Great joke. You're welcome. You're all welcome.
Vitamin D, choline, zinc, selenium, and on for full spectrum nutrition that your body and brain recognize and use efficiently. Number 4 is quality. So rather than being made from farmed fish or fish waste like most fish oil, this is made from wild caught fish and it's just gently freeze dried and put.
Be funny if they cut to like her catching the fish. It's just a shot, again, with her phone, vertical mode, where she just jumps into the water and comes out with a fish in her mouth. She goes, paleovalley.com, which, by the way, just redirects you to Hidden Valley. And it's for a new diet where you just eat ranch dressing.
Put into tasteless, odorless, and convenient little capsules. And number 5, no fishy taste, because you're not.
And that's on her Tinder dating profile, by the way.
Choking down fish oil, you don't have to suffer through the flavor. Again, it comes in these convenient little capsules and you don't get the fish burps afterwards. Now, since I started taking this,
is there another capsule I can get that just gives me the fish burps? That's how I let the ladies know that I eat the poon. Thank you.
I feel better than ever.
Me too, my boobs. Me too.
Calmer, more focused, and I even feel a little less pain in my body. And they're having a really awesome buy one, get one free deal going on right now. So check it out today and stock up. There's over 200 other people who have written 4.9 star reviews. I know you're going to love it, but stock up now because I know this won't last.
Okay, well, we got through the whole thing. All right, shop now at paleovalley.com. And I don't necessarily want to try any of the fish roe, but I'm just wondering if I can get like a hoodie or something.
Lost looking for answers at work?
No, I'm not watching a Slack commercial. God damn it. How many ads are there? Oh, this is nonsense. From the desk of Dr. Autumn Smith. That's definitely her real name and not the name she strips under. FDNP, holistic nutritionist and co-founder of Paleo Valley. In 2009, Harvard researchers found that approximately 84,000 to 90,000 deaths each year are a result of consuming too few omega-3s. Then later it was discovered that these Harvard researchers were, of course, serial killers, killing people who were not getting enough omega-3s. So that's kind of a big problem. But then later they wrote for The Simpsons, and also it's not Harvard, it's Harvest researchers. So omega-3 deficiency, so it says is now the 6th leading cause of death in America. Let's actually look this up. Leading cause of death in USA. Fast stats. All right, so first they say heart disease, which is not true. Already you know they're lying to you because the actual number 1 cause of death in America is, of course, the vaccine. I didn't say which vaccine, secular humanist YouTube lawyers. Get off my back. Oh, God, that vaccine is killing so many people. We need to find a way to stop the vaccine. If there's just a way that maybe we could take a little bit of the vaccine, mix it up with some saline, and inject that into people to train their bodies how to deal with the vaccine, I think that could actually stop it. For some reason I'm getting, I think is it this little shadow from my thing right here? I'm getting a little, whoa, look at that. When I go like this, I'm too easily distracted for this. I'm too easily distracted. Is homeschooled singles real? I imagine it absolutely is real, and also probably for the best. That's probably for the best. They wouldn't make it, that's a great point. They wouldn't make a YouTube ad for it and spend upwards of dollars. Upwards of $2. They're at the point where it is probably plural dollars were spent on that ad. So number 1 is heart disease. Number 2 is cancer. Number 3 is accidents, unintentional injuries, which in a way they call this accidents to signify that the cancer and heart disease are on purpose. Everybody, were you homeschooled, Scooter? That's amazing. Will you call in later and teach me about science? I'd like to know a lot about it. Dinosaurs, fake, correct? They're not real? All right. So anyway, yes, heart disease and cancer, they get them on purpose. COVID-19, 186,552 deaths. That was the fourth highest cause of death in the United States of America. But that's because we're not, and we're probably going to do this once we get RFK Jr. in there, we're not putting ivermectin in the water. That's going to take the fluoride out. Who cares about what your teeth look like? Britain conquered the whole world. You ever see what their teeth look like? Shit. Next, we have stroke. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then chronic lower respiratory disease. So I don't actually see a lack of omega-3 acids on here, omega-3 fatty acids. And they're saying here it's the 6th leading cause of death in America. But according to the CDC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's actually chronic lower respiratory diseases, which kills 147,000 people. We didn't that much every year. Look at this. Heart disease kills the most people at 702,000. That's not even like, you know, there's like 350 million people. And a lot of them are fucking really annoying. So, you know, I'm not saying we should. I'm not saying people should get heart attacks, but, you know, maybe if we had a government program where, you know, if you post certain things on Twitter, you get unlimited Baconators for life. Maybe that sort of figures it out. Oh, hell yeah. Black Punto EXE 666. Cheap viewers on streamboo.com remove the space. So we're going to be going to that now. Streamboo.com. Is this going to get me kicked off of the internet? Grow your Twitch followers fast. Buy Twitch followers in cheap. Oh, absolutely. Hell yeah. All right. Support. Authorization. It's in Ohio. Oh, it's in Lore City, Ohio, actually, which is just right across the border from Columbuston. Lore City is where we go to determine what things in Star Wars are canon or not. So, admin at streamboo.com. So we'll be writing them an email right now. Let me go to gmail.com. Going to be writing them an email. I just heard a noise. I don't know what that was. Anyway, oh my God, look at everything I got in my email. Now we're just looking at my email account right now. Welcome to our site. If you need help, simply reply, I don't need any help. Thank you. The best perfume for each zodiac sign. Oh, the K-pop group Text. Just called Text. There should be a K-pop group called the N-word. Just because, I mean, it doesn't mean anything over there. They don't know. Anyway, admin at streamboo.com. I would like more viewers. Howdy. Let me see. Howdy. I would like to grow my YouTube channel, which is also a Twitch channel. You might have heard of it. I am Hassan Piker. How do I do this? And do I need to send you my credit card info and social security number now or after we are done? Love you. Heart emoji. If you just write it out, it counts the same thing. Send. All right, so we'll definitely see what's going on with that a little bit later. In the meantime, let's watch this video for Slack real quick. I don't care. Don't watch it. Who gives a shit? And then we're going to talk. Then we're going to watch. This only has 4 views. Female to male detransition, where my singing voice. So it's a detransition video. They were female. Now they're going male. I kind of want to watch that instead of the Oliver Anthony video. I don't really give a shit about that. All right, let's check this one out.
My sister, she's got...
Okay, so this is a detransitioner. And the thing is, I support trans people. Okay? I think it is brave of them to defy the will of God like that. But the media wants to ignore detransitioners. It's stories where people at one point said, I would love to cut off my dick. And then later said, shit, I miss my dick. I sure do miss my dick. I'd love to take that back.
A place up north, and I wrote a song, and I wanted to share it with you, okay?
Okay, so this only has 4 views, so this does count as bullying, me watching this. I wonder if I'm going to get copyright cucked for this. Let's see what happens.
It's going to get going here.
It does sound like Linger, you're right.
In Wisconsin,
Ooh, that's a pretty song.
we are drinking Coors Light.
I thought she was going to say, we are drinking, or she or he or whatever they would like to be called. I like the sentiment. I concur. I think it's a good song. I do think she should have said I was drinking cigarettes as well. You don't just smoke them, you also drink them. Why isn't there? This is something I've said before, and I legitimately, sincerely think this is a great idea. So do not steal it from me. Do not take this idea and claim it's yours. Smoking and drinking is cool. I think there should be a perfume or candle that smells like a dive bar, like cigarettes and stale beer. Because you can get like a candle, it's like cigarettes and beer, and it's like, ooh, vanilla tobacco and whiskey oak. No. I want a goddamn candle that smells like someone dumped a Coors Light on someone's head and then threw a cigarette at them. That's what I want. This person does have more subscribers than me, so I'm allowed to make fun of them. Do we have any comments here? Wait, no. Female to male detransition. Okay, so what direction? Listen, okay. Well, that would be a little bit of flesh. Well, no, it wouldn't light them on fire if you throw the cigarette at them. The Coors Light doesn't, it would get put. That wasn't a great example. You're not wrong about that. I guess it's if they pour the Coors Light on the bar and then at some point they're just like, ashtrays are for Jews and gays, and then just put their cigarette out on the bar, and that is why I was never asked back to that Chili's to work as a bartender, which I was doing at the time. So it would be rude to ask this person this, so I'm not going to. I'm not going to comment or do any fucking thing because they're a person and I shouldn't be weird to them. But I honestly don't know what direction they were transitioning from or towards or against or whatever it is. I don't know, and I'm curious. What do you think?
Made by Kelly. We say
she identifies as a woman again. Okay, so this person was assigned female at birth, and then they decided to transition into being a man, which, and I've said this before, you can transition into being a man. That's fine. I'm not going to stop you. But you don't get to have a big dick. All right? If you're going to get the surgery and give yourself a dick, it has to be the normal size, 2.5 inches.
at Jill's house. It's really nice. Look into the sky.
So listen, I think this is a lovely song. I think this is a talented songwriter we have right here. I don't know if she should be allowed to individually walk up to small children and go, yell at your penis every night. I don't think that's good for anybody. But let's watch this Oliver Anthony video.
A lot of people ask us, what's the difference between mud water and mushroom coffee?
I'm always wondering that. This product is mud water. Whenever I'm drinking water, I'm like, what would make this more refreshing? Mud.
First, we are mushroom coffee. Mushroom coffee is sort of what it sounds like. Acidic, processed, powdered coffee combined with earthy mushrooms. Not the best flavor combination. Mud water combines mushrooms with masala chai and cacao. It tastes like chai and cacao had a healthy baby. So you don't even know that there's mushroom.
All right, so Oliver Anthony, if you might remember him, he was the guy who, God, when was this? Ooh, we received 100 messages today. Nice. When did this happen? Was the Oliver Anthony thing earlier this year? Was that like 2 years? When the hell did that shit happen? But he had the song Richmond, North of Richmond, where he proudly stood up against the bosses, the people out there destroying this country, and homeless people who could lose some weight. That's the number one thing. If you're ever on the bus and a homeless person walks in and they go, you got it $12, I got a British jacket. You go, hey buddy, have some broccoli. So he's a singer-songwriter, and then, he was huge. He was brought up on stage at the Republican National Convention, I think, or that didn't happen, or it was a debate or something. And they didn't bring him up. They just played his song, and they were they all said, Marco Rubio, who else was there? Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, a number of other people said, whenever this occurred, they all said, hey, all of us have a shot of being the nominee. We could definitely be president. That's totally a real thing that could actually happen. And then they played his song, and then he later did a video in a car, which is one of my favorite genres of video, the car video. I should do those. My Wednesday direct emissions, they should always be in a car as I drive and scream about trafficking children or whatever. But he was in one, and he said, I don't like Republicans either, which as a moderate centrist, I got to say, you don't need to be rude to Republicans, okay? You don't need to, as a moderate centrist, you need to be open to both sides as long as both sides are Republicans. That's how that works. So after that, people kind of abandoned his ginger ass, but I guess he has another song, so let's listen to that. He was also lying? What was he lying about? I didn't follow the whole story. It was something about, he doesn't live there. He lives, Richmond. He lives, in the city, and he lives in, a shitty suburb, and I think he was pretending to, live in the woods and hunt quail with his dog or whatever. And then it turns out he just his name isn't even Oliver Anthony. That's actually a very good point. It's actually Prince Harry right here. He's the guy who decided to get into American country music. But no, he doesn't even live in the woods. He lives next to a fucking Chili's and an Applebee's, like everybody in goddamn America now. So he's not really very rustic, but he has a lovely voice. And maybe it's about the music. Why is that not up there anymore? There we go.
Lord, my head's been hurting, my back's been aching, the water's drying up, there's a war in the making, people eating bugs 'cause they won't eat bacon, doggone it.
Sorry, apparently I'm not streaming on Rumble right now because I need to verify that real quick. So let me get there. Okay. Ooh, Wrigley953 just joined the server. Welcome, Wrigley953. Thank you for joining us. All right. So my Rumble verification code, nobody steal this, is 759899. Okay. Validate code. Congratulations. Oh, shit. I just gave Rumble my phone number. I don't know if that was a smart move. But am I streaming on rumble.com right now? More like Crapplebee's, Lamp Boob says. Damn, dude, that's harsh. We don't need to. Damn, dude. Damn. So what was he singing about 5 seconds ago? Who cares about Rumble? Literally, who gives a shit about anything? Antarctic is melting. But as I was saying, eating bugs. He did say eating bugs. And I agree. That's actually a great point. Not enough reverb. Okay? What if instead he was like, we're eating the bugs, not bacon. Klaus Schwab wants us on a permanent vacation. And he says that we're gay and dumb. And I say he's German, so eat our nuts. It's true. Everyone is buying bugs instead of bacon at the grocery store because... Oh, wait. Wrong thing. Because you go there, you try to go buy the bacon, and it's $9 a pound. But if you buy bugs, that's only like $5 a pound. And they're full of protein, okay? So listen, when Klaus Schwab says, we just call it the bug store now. It's a great point. I go to my local grocery store. Some places it's Ralph's. Some places it's Vaughn's. Here, it's the dog graveyard. So we go to the dog graveyard. We get all of our food, and it's mostly bugs because that's all we can afford anymore. Bugs are actually like $60 a pound. And so, by the way, there will be no further questions as to how Lamp knows what bugs are by pound. You just know things sometimes, Bugs are for rich people. When Klaus Schwab said that, "Sie will eat the bugs and sie will live in the pod," he was actually flexing on people. He was like, bugs are delicious and you get a nice pod. It's actually quite comfortable. It's actually quite nice.
Needles in the streets.
Hey, if you put a capo on the first fret, it's like, come on. You got to move up the key half step. You can't sing this a half step lower. Dork.
Folks hardly surviving, sidewalk sidewalks next to highways full of cars self-driving. The poor
A Cricket burger is like $35. Yes, but you're confused. Those aren't bugs. Those are Cricket phones. That's what they're making those burgers out of.
keep hurting, the rich keep thriving. Doggone it. But there's a little town somewhere.
Now, a big thing about Oliver Anthony's music, and you gotta write this down, he doesn't say Jews, okay? He never says that. Don't go throwing out these wild accusations.
The only thing you hear at night is that old mill humming. The only time traffic backs up is when that old sweet Norfolk.
I like all of his songs just seem to be about whatever's annoying him in any given moment. I saw a guy who was fat and the old mill makes noise. There's too much traffic. My girlfriend won't kiss me. Are self-driving cars woke or base? Depends on a couple of things. A, who made the car? And B, what ethnicity it's set to drive for. Okay? Because people don't know that. That's actually a thing in self-driving cars. You can set it to drive like a black guy, which gives it rims, or a Chinese guy, which ends this bit before it gets too racist even for this stream.
Southern trains humming.
That's true. That's true. Lampoop says this is music for not really poor people who are figuring out they're not actually... Everyone's like, oh, the middle class is dead. Yeah, well, there's still like melting pot fondue restaurant chain exists. Who's going there? Okay, if you're poor, fondue is kind of an across-the-board thing. If you're poor, you're eating fondue, but you don't know it's fondue. You're just putting Velveeta in the crock pot. Then, if you're middle class, you're going to a melting pot fondue restaurant. And if you're super rich, the fondue is, of course, the blood of Palestinian children. He does need to make a song about the evils of walkable cities and just of walking. Why walk anywhere? I have to go around the corner. Get in your truck. Don't be a pussy.
With me and a dog, hold on it. Just me and a dog, hold on it.
He's going to pop a blood vessel. He's getting very red right there. Calm down.
Now people's crying about burning coal, but not the poor souls who's a digging it. I reckon there's been many good men in the grave trying to keep our houses lit. From down in the oil fields and the pipelines and the linemen and the coal mine.
Well, I forgot I'm supposed to be riffing this. I was kind of just vibing with it for a second there. Damn. He's got a good voice. He needs to calm down a little bit about just kind of everything. Because at no point does he mention the real problem, which is, of course, there was going to be a trans character in, I think, Star Wars, maybe. People are pretty upset for oil and coal workers. You're right. We need to be upset about them for the right ways, which is namely that when they are on the barges, I don't know where you go to do these things, coal, oil. Do you go to the same place? Do you just start like digging into the ground just wherever you are? So, you're in your backyard, you're digging for coal and oil. When you're done, you go home and turn on Star Wars Acolyte, and there's maybe a trans person, probably, I didn't watch it, but you should be so mad about it. You should be so furious about it. They're getting you.
So we can sit at home and plug in a newfangled bullshit.
That's true. True signing is just when you list things and people. That's correct, actually. You know what? I'm gonna write an Oliver Anthony song right now. Let me plug in my guitar. We're gonna write an original Oliver Anthony song. There we are. The song, the guitar's out of tune, so you tune it on up. When your guitar's out of tune and you can't get a job and everything's angry and you stayed up too late. Nah, too far down. That's not bad. When your dog has bad breath and the homeless guy was a little too fat, your guitar's out of tune and you want to go to bed, but you can't because you gotta do a live stream. Everything is too expensive, and then R.M. Brown hangs up on you because he can't handle how cool you are. When everyone thinks you're lame and no one watches your stupid live stream, but you do it. Oh, you do it. And don't get me started on Uber drivers. Why you having a conversation? I don't care. I just need a ride to Dave & Buster's. Don't sit there and tell me about how life was better back in Israel or wherever the hell you're from. I don't care. Whatever happened to that show, Taxi Cab Confessions, where people would take a taxi cab and they'd blur out their faces and then it would be like, I killed a prostitute last night, it was cool. I guess what I'm saying is, bring back Taxi Cab Confessions, but maybe it's like Uber now. There you go. I just wrote an Oliver Anthony song, so that's all we really need. You're welcome. All right. I said I'd watch the Superman thing. So let's watch the trailer for the new Superman movie. Then, when Hooters has mail servers. No, that's actually cool. Does Hooters? Yeah. Hooters does have mail servers, but he better not rip you off. I think he probably will. When you go to Hooters, I need the reverb. When you go to Hooters and you want to see boobs, but you end up blowing a guy in the bathroom, that's the Jews. Oh wait, shit, I fucking said it. God damn it. Shit, I fucked up. All right. I said I'd watch the Superman trailer. Let's watch the Superman trailer. Said I'd watch it. Superman trailer. Superman trailer 2025. All right. So the official teaser trailer has 50 million viewers, 50 million views, which is slightly more views than this live stream will get at the end. But we also have some reactions to it that have 250. So let's just see the reaction videos, how much they're getting. I think that's actually the best way to do it. What if I react to a reaction video of someone? Okay, how long is this? Oh, I don't like these people. This is 12 minutes. Why are you people making this face? This is 540,000 views. All of these people should be in forced prison labor camps. All right, that's 18 minutes. God damn, this is taking a long time to react to these things. All right. Disney CEO Bob Iger loses it after a new Superman trailer hits 250 million. So let's just go up to this one. This is only 4 minutes. This is kind of what I'm feeling right now. And there's a girl involved. So we're going to be reacting to, and first off, we got this commercial. We're going to be reacting to a reaction to Superman trailer. But
you're not a child. You're a
well, first off, you don't know. You haven't seen my penis. So don't tell me if I'm a child or not.
man. So stop wearing so many layers to go outside and get the bearskin.
Why does this is bearskin. I guess guys can't see this. It's behind the comments right here, but it's BAER, but the AER is like the letters from a Tool album or like an Elon Musk child name or something like that. I don't know why the hell that is, but whatever. Also, I still have this Paleo Valley fish roe. Remember when we were talking about that? How do people cry when they watch trailers? Well, they sit on their balls. That's the main way. And then next thing you know.
Tactical Hoodie 4.0.
Layers are woke, I agree.
Tactical micro fleece hoodie that blocks wind, repels rain, and regulates.
That is nonsense for losers. You don't want to repel rain or block the wind. You go outside fully naked and you say, "Come at me, wind. I'm not trans."
Heat for incredible
Definitely not definitive. We're having fun. And this does, okay, this drawing of her as, I'm thinking, Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow character, it does kind of look like she has a camel toe there, which is a bit of an unfortunate off-putting of the seam right there. Maybe they knew what they were doing. Maybe they don't. It also looks like they're blurring out his dick with crazy. I guess you guys can't, you can kind of see it right there. Looks like they're censoring his small penis with the word crazy.
Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
Hi, Ken and Bethany. Good to see you.
Crazy kids in love that love reacting to movie trailers.
Yes, we do.
So this is super.
They're crazy kids in love. Now, if they get divorced at some point, how did they split the Funko Pop collection? By the way, having Funko Pops is the absolute lamest shit. Let me just move some things out of the way here and, just kind of moving that out. That definitely would be the only one, right? That would definitely, there wouldn't be another one. There wouldn't be another little, oh my God, I really dislike them. I do sincerely think that this is the worst culture. This is the worst culture out there. Like, Nazis are better than this. All right, we're spinning it. We're spinning it. Maybe YouTube just won't let me watch it, which maybe will be in everyone's best interest. Oh, look at this. Look at this. The head, Venom's head, is green enough to get picked up by the green screen. Why is it not playing? Is it what? Going to crash or something? Is it going to go back to the Oliver? When your stupid YouTube videos just won't play.
Superman official teaser trailer that we're checking out today, and a lot of hype about this one. So looking forward to it. Are you ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Now, the thing about these people is that there's only two options for them as a couple. They either have never had sex or they never are not having sex. The only moment that he is not penetrating one of her holes is when they're doing one of these videos. This truly is fuck their happiness. These fucking assholes just wake up and play the Superman trailer and are like, I guess I'm good for today. What are we having for dinner, honey? Guess I'm happy today. Oh, we got to go to Target and see what the new Funko Pops have. You know, what new ones do they have? Oh, I heard there's a Thanos Funko Pop. The Trump administration needs to put these people in camps. Guys, yes, I'm listening.
Dramatic entrance.
Yeah.
I saw them on my husband. Do you see these? Wait. First off, what is My Husband Is Not Gay? That's either like a TLC reality show or a gay pornography website. One of those two things. And I don't know which one. This is their contribution, by the way. How many views does this have? This has 13,000 views. They have 90,000 subscribers. I don't have superhero fatigue. I have bad writing and bad movie fatigue. Look at this. Look at this. Crypto, Hawk Girl, Guy Gardner, and Mr. Terrific. This movie is going to be super. It was a mistake. All of human civilization up to this point was a mistake. And I also would agree that this is not someone who likes women. This is someone who, with the Funko Pops, is like, do they have a Funko Pop of Jason Momoa? Ha 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 ha. And then later he's jacking off to that Funko Pop. Every time I stop it takes forever to play. YouTube doesn't work when you react to a reaction of this couple where the husband's gay, he's gay. So very gay, he's gay. Okay, I can't stop it. I can't pause it. We just got to talk over it. No matter what's happening, we got to keep talking at all moments. Otherwise, I'm caught. We got to treat this like a Piers Morgan panel, where if it feels like other people are trying to talk, we just yell at them. Gah! What else is going on, guys? How are we doing? Are we having fun? Are we enjoying ourselves out there? I'm getting Discord messages right here. Working all hours for hard time pay. YouTube doesn't work. There we go. Okay, Superman's walking. They're not even talking. I'm not talking either. This is just two people stealing the content that James Gunn and the proud...
Not looking good.
Ooh, Superman got beat up. The proud company, Warner, DC, I don't know what company does this. I don't care. From James Gunn. That's kind of cool. Electric guitars, not woke. Getting punched in the face, not woke. Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy, very woke. Okay. I guess that's Pa Kent. I guess played by Pruitt Taylor Vince. I don't know. Does she have a lazy eye, or am I just really mean? Why are those mutually exclusive? They're not. Look at how open his eyes is. That is the man who at every given moment is like, I'm not thinking about cock.
I know, right? Naga?
I'm not thinking about what a penis head tastes like. Don't worry about it. So that's Crypto the dog. Okay, well, it's...
Yes, he does.
No, you're gonna like the super puppy Bucky.
Lex Luthor is, I think, highly discriminatory against bald men. The concept of Lex Luthor, the character, is a hate crime against the bald, and I don't care because I can't relate to those bald. Shh. Shh. He shushed her. He did shush her. She got so turned on by that.
Hawkeye, Green Lantern?
No, he said Hawkeye Green Lantern. I thought he said Hot Guy Green Lantern.
Yes!
Wow. It's wild how little work you have to put into this. Damn. July 11th, guys. We're going to be there. Oh, he's so happy. He's smiling. Only in theaters.
Okay. Effective job of...
They should put at the end of trailers, they should say only in theaters, and then in parentheses, or buy it from a kid at the gas station in like 2 weeks who filmed it on a, handy cam. Just download a version of it off a Russian cam site where midway through, the guy holding the cam gets up and goes to the bathroom. He definitely drew the camel toe on her out of spot. I think that's true. That's just because he is so terrified of vaginas, he sees them everywhere. So, definitively not. Definitive is their channel, and that's referring to his sexuality. It's definitively not definitive. I bet these people literally make a living off this. That's what they do. It held camel toe, LOL. True. We're a married couple that loves checking out movie trailers, TV shows, history stuff. Oh my God, they have a Patreon. How much money are they making on their Patreon? Can I find that out? I have a new message on Stream Boo. Remember that? Still haven't gotten a response to that email yet. They have 3,960 members, with the lowest tier being $5. So we're going to do some math on that. So let's just round this down to 3,900 times 5. Okay, well, they're making almost $20,000. Oh, is it not? You cannot be paid? You can join for free. Oh, okay. I can pay annually too. How many does it say are on each one? Listen, I mean, even if it's only like half this number, they're still making well over $100,000 a year. They're making their entire living off this. Well, this is depressing. I don't know about all this. Now I feel like I'm bullying them, which I should be. They have thousands of views. First time watching Deadpool and Wolverine react. Is this just the whole? This is just the whole movie? You can't just play the whole movie.
This is heavy. It's warm. Loads of pockets.
I should get this. As a tier 1 operator, I do need that.
Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a marvelous couple in love that loves reacting to some Marvel movies.
That is something straight people are always saying. How's your wife, bro? Marvelous.
Yeah,
I will be buying the clothes.
So Deadpool and Wolverine, we've actually never seen it before.
So first off, yes, that's just their Patreon. We're not even counting their YouTube money. Some people probably buy their fucking stupid clothes. God damn. Genshin Impact Labyrinth Warriors Part 1. God damn. Oh, God, I can't wait till Trump deports all of these people to the ocean where they're from.
We didn't watch it in theaters, and so...
So this seems to be... They're just playing the movie here.
That's rubbing alcohol. You don't want to drink out? Yep.
Oh, I guess they just play like small parts of it so they don't get copyright cucked.
Back in civilian life, I wear a toupee, but nobody knows.
That rules. You can just do... They don't even say anything. They're just 53,000 views of someone just watching it. And the movie just like cuts out every couple seconds so you don't get sued.
Wife work in HR?
I'm really glad you're taking this so well.
We should talk vacation days. I'm more of a
Why did they cut
on,
there?
1 week off kind of guy. I think it's what they do in Denmark. You'll never see a Danish flag on the moon, but God damn it, they're happy. Yeah.
Straight up react channels should be illegal. Look what it says. I always find it weird hearing people say that Tatum's accent is bad. That's an actual Cajun accent, as in the one he grew up with. I don't know if people are used to different versions of the accent, but his sounds damn near spot on. I'm going to reply and say, I'm from the Bayou, and Cajun is a racial slur. So let's see what they have to say. And then I'm going to put a bigger comment that's just going to say, how much money do you guys make? And can I have some? Who does the iDubbbz guy? iDubbbz is not the one who wore the pink suit. That was a different guy. I'm not on this shit. I don't know this stuff. I don't follow it. I don't like it. I don't care about it. I would like to be part of it and make money off of it, but that's really all I have to say there. So we need to stop these woke libtarded channels. Same guy, makes sense.
There and zip me back home so I can let my friends know that they've been upgraded to disciples.
So let me see also. Was it like the back half is going to be just on their Patreon or something like that?
Wait, hold on, what?
Nope, actually, this one's homegrown. Like me. He belongs here.
And you are?
Peter Poole. But you can call me Peter.
What, is this the whole movie?
The dog was great.
But what? Did they just cut out parts or something? Because the movie's not an hour and 13 minutes.
Oh, that was a...
Yeah.
How does this work?
And he's like, actually, I probably shouldn't watch this in front of my daughter anyway.
Movie reactions, definitely not definitive. How to Train Your Dragon, Detective Pikachu. How much money do you make off like 65? Okay, Kung Fu Panda. I'm going to ask, how much money do you make? Do you make off of... Oh, yeah, Ethan was the H3 guy who now is a moderate centrist like me. How much money do you make off of 60K views on YouTube? $11. Oh, it says here between $100 and $600, depending on different factors. The average falls around $200 to $300. So even if they're just making like $200 off a video, you know, they do a couple of those a week. They do this. These people are making six figures, bare minimum. Maybe like multiple six figures. Jesus. Because you have to think, some people don't pay. There are probably some idiots who are at like the $9 tier or something like that. Actually, I can see people I know liking this. You need to cut those people out of your life immediately. Oh, look at that right there. Okay. Well, that sucks and everything's bad. So I'm going to go pee. Then we'll do one more bit. And then I'll take calls if anyone wants to call in. And if they don't, that's totally cool. All right, bye. Well, not bye. I'll see you in a second. What up, everybody? Good to see ya. Lamp is just posting vagina in there. You can post that. It's all good. You can say that. Vagina. Boobs and vagine. Baby girl, you so beautiful. Give me tech job over white American. Penis. Wiener. What's the funniest word for? I think it's Johnson. Close this. Johnson's the funniest word. We got a Jansen. Let me look at that Jansen over there. Let me check out that Jansen. That's the funniest word for me. Listen, guys, it is 2025. Literally, as we are speaking, we are in the year of our Lord, 2025, which is roughly 2,000 years since the death of our Savior and the King, Jesus Christ, who I don't worship, not a Christian, moderate centrist. Oh, you're just now hearing about the Sam Hyde video addressed to Elon? Yeah, I haven't watched it. I was around people, but he made it, and it is 45 minutes. So he has a lot of normal stuff to talk about there, and we don't need to get too into that particular controversy. I'll have a video dropping on Friday where I break down some of the divisions that some people think are happening in the moderate centrosphere. But actually, as it turns out, were invented by the mainstream media, who want you to fight with your neighbor, with your white neighbor they want you to fight with. Don't worry about it. I'm not sure. We have a couple different sides, okay? We have one side that is kind of like, hey, maybe we should make more money for the tech companies. And we have another side that is just at the moment going, and I don't know which one I'm going to get more viewership from. So I'm kind of right down the middle. But let's not focus on negativity. Let's focus on positivity and growth. The year is 2025. And around this time of year, people make New Year's resolutions. Anyone out there make a New Year's resolution? I bet some of you did. So I thought I'd do a little segment where we talk through some New Year's resolutions you could be making this year. What I'm calling moderate centrist goals for 2025. It's kind of more goals, not resolution. What's the difference? A goal and a resolution. Because a resolution is something you do. A goal is something you want to get from somebody else. What are some moderate centrist goals for 2025? Well, first off, maybe lose some weight. Okay? Maybe eat better. Make yourself healthier meals. Like for dinner, you can make some brown rice and vegetables and chicken breast. You can make chicken breast good and tasty and juicy. If you brine it, you gotta brine it for like 24 hours. That's how it gets juicy, okay? And you could eat that instead of what you normally eat, which is gummy worms dumped into a box of Cookie Crisp. You absolute fat piece of human shit. You could lose some weight out there. Ooh. You could maybe exercise a little bit, Instead of the only exercise in your day, getting up to yell at a picture of, Nancy Pelosi. Maybe instead, go for a jog. And that's all the exercise you need to do for the year. You will have lost a bunch of weight at that point. You could read more books. You're always saying, I'm always just watching TikTok. What if I read a book? That should be a goal of yours in 2025, to read a book every single day. Wait, what's this? Oh, I'm getting some breaking news. Oh, interesting fact. I actually just checked, and it turns out reading is both liberal and gay, so we will not be doing that. Absolutely will not be reading books. Not interested, don't care. There's a lot of good video games out there. I don't know. Maybe just play Red Dead Redemption again. You don't need to bother. We're going to find new ways to somehow have even less of an opinion on Israel. Right down the middle. That is a tough one. Okay, we are like the southernmost tip of Israel, and that we are stuck. It's in a way, it's similar to the Elon Musk, Vivek Ramaswamy, and I guess on the other side is Cat Turd. These sort of issues that we have, they just come about Because people have different viewpoints. And I think it's good that MAGA can think for itself. Of course. Some people out there say we need to help Israel liquidate every Palestinian alive. And others are, of course, saying, so, kind of stuck between. And, you know, I'm a free agent. So let me know what you think. We're going to sit white children down in front of computers until they're as good as Indians at whatever coding is. I don't know. I don't want to know. I think it's kind of like a game of Connect 4, but you play it on a computer. White kids can do that too. Okay? Vivek rhymes with cake. We're going to finally sit inside a Cybertruck. That's a goal. We're not going to own one or lease one. Probably not even actually rent it. But we're hoping that at some point this year, someone will leave one unlocked. And we can sit down, take a selfie, and then, because if you sit in Cybertruck, you get to do this, personally talk to Elon Musk. So we got that to look forward to. That'll be fun. We're going to save so much money this year, guys. We're going to save so much. Not just buying a bunch of crap. Okay? One that isn't on fire. It can be on fire. Like, that's not, you know, it's fine, whatever it is. We're in this year, guys. This year. Oh, wait, wrong one. We're going to save so much money. You don't need, my goal is to take a bullet for a CEO. That's the thing. You don't need to be spending money on Kevlar vests or eating out or anything, or, you know, getting eaten out. None of those things you need to be spending money on. Save your money, you millennials. Every morning when you go to Starbucks and you order, of course, your venti frappy Kappa Raka Lucky Charms-esque, just give me a milkshake and pretend like it's coffee for breakfast. That's like $7. If you do that every morning, multiple times in the morning, and then in the afternoon, and then at night, and then you set up like auto things to order it from, you know, Grubhub late at night, you're spending $1,000 a day. If you save $1,000 every single day, you could, at the end of the year, give it all to me on Patreon. So maybe check that out and look into that. So save some money. Let's do Squid Game for real this year. Let's do it, guys. By that, you know, it's going to be tough because we're going to need to invent the country of Korea first. We're going to need to create all of that. But once we do that, I think it'll be pretty easy to do a Squid Game. Come on. Don't tell me you don't want to watch that. But this time it won't be communist. That's right. I saw Squid Game. My message, communism bad. Why? Because it forces people to make second seasons of shows that aren't as good as the first season. Just kidding. I like the second season of Squid Game. Did you guys see that? Did you watch that one? You enjoy that one? You having fun? Dude, what's sex like? I guess it's not really a goal or a resolution. It's kind of a question that people ask me because they can tell that I know. And I say, listen, it's a lot. Listen, you ever see the movie American Pie? Yeah. It's a lot like that in that it's enjoyable, in that it's charming. And you know what? All the parts with Sean William Scott are the best. So that's kind of what sex is like, I tell people, you know. And also at the end of it, you come on Tara Reid. You gotta have a beer with someone who has different political beliefs. Have a beer. Come on. Sit down. Talk to people who think differently than you. Unless the other person is a radical leftist communist dingus like Joe Biden or Rachel Maddow. In that case, pee in their face. Don't listen to them. Don't respect them. Pee right in their face. Okay? That's what you got to do right there. And our final New Year's resolution. What does everyone think it is? What does everyone think? The final New Year's resolution is, of course, just don't die. You do whatever you can, man. Just don't die, dude. But still drink a beer. Absolutely. Drink a beer and then pee the beer in their face, which in a way is kind of the ultimate sharing a beer with someone, if you think about it. All right, guys. I'll take calls if anyone wants to call in. If you don't, no, we got Scooter in the live stream calls. Let me see if I can call him right now. How do I do this right here? Do I just, Scooter muted. How do I unmute you here? Oh my God. I haven't done this in a while. I can just call him, but that's not really, whatever. I'm going to do that. That's not really the way to do it. I'm ready. Hi, Scooter. Can you hear me? Oh, I think it's not coming through for some reason. Presumably due to me. Let me go to my user settings here. Voice and video. Oh, yeah. I think I changed something earlier. You're in the Discord voice lobby.
Hello?
Oh, hey, I can hear you now. How you doing, buddy?
You can hear me?
I can hear you crystal clear, my man. How you doing?
Yes. Hold on. Okay. Here we go.
So, Scooter, what is your New Year's resolution?
What is my? Well, I already expressed it. I want to learn how sex works because I watch movies and I see something weird going on. But
wait, there's sex in movies?
Confused. Yes.
What?
I'm pretty sure.
Which movies? I got to write this down. Okay, let me just list movies and you tell me if there's sex in them. Schindler's List.
Yes, very much.
That rocks. Hardcore pornography. Is there sex in that? No. Okay, cool. So
it's
tonight,
absolutely just
yeah, that's more of a Bible study thing. Okay, so tonight I'll watch Schindler's List and jack off. Cool. Sounds like a plan. And then your other goal here, it says you want to take a bullet for a CEO.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that they are the most oppressed class in our society, and these video game characters keep coming out of the woodwork to inflict damage on them.
I agree. It would be funny if someone named Kirby killed like the Blue Star. What's the company? Blue Cross CEO. Some guy called Kirby.
Yeah.
Some other guy called Pac-Man.
Here's a fun fact. I used to live in Branson, Missouri, and
I'm sorry to hear that.
Kirby, what's his name? Kirby Bonaducci? Is that
you mean Danny Bonaducci, the TV star?
There is no. Oh, no. I'm getting them. Kirby
Puckett
and Birch. That was his name.
Oh, I'm not familiar.
Kirby Van Birch. He's a magician.
Oh, okay.
He was very strange, but maybe we could do an inception on him to get him to go after a CEO.
I've been meaning to do more inceptions. I think that's a good. Now, Branson, Missouri, what percentage of the local economy is entirely just Yakov Smirnoff?
Like 50%. He's got like a big theater with a big sign. Like as soon as you arrive in town, that's just like the first thing you see. And he like goes around to the store sometimes, and at the cash register, he just kind of looks at you, and he's like when you tell him the total, he just looks at you and he's like, "I'm Yakov," and just stares you down until you say okay and let him leave.
It would have been funny if he goes, "I'm Yakov," and you go, two things you could say: A, go Yakov who, or B, if he goes, "I'm Yakov," go, "You can't do that in here, man. Only in the privacy of your own home. Don't be yakking off in here." You know?
Yeah, great point.
Yeah, exactly. I always have great points. So I believe you said earlier that you were homeschooled, correct? Is that you?
Yes, and I had a homeschooledsingles.com, which I would be interested to see in the live stream if homeschooledsingles.com still exists.
We'll check that out. And I want to know more about your adult homeschooled life, but I also want to know when you were young, you were homeschooled. Was this for like religious purposes, or did you look weird and everyone thought you'd get bullied? Why were you homeschooled?
No, I was never brought out in public, so no one ever got to see if I was ugly or not to bully me.
I think your parents know.
No, I was homeschooled for Jesus.
Oh, for Christ the Lord, who is King. And again, I don't worship him, I'm a moderate centrist, but he is King and he will save us all. So when you were being raised, like what did they teach you about, like did you have a sex ed at all?
The sex ed was the 10 Commandments, which said, do not covet your neighbor's wife.
Oh, that's about fucking? I never even knew that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, no cap. I remember being quite confused for a while because the way my dad explained it the first time, I thought people were just peeing inside each other, and I thought that was very confusing and gross.
I wonder if homeschooled singles just has a lot of people who's like, I guess time to have sex, but first I got to chug this Lipton iced tea real quick, just so I've got, just so I'm loaded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I had a profile once because my mom, actually, this makes it even better. My mom got me the profile, or got me like the subscription.
That rules.
So that I had a profile. She got it like free because she like messaged the website owner or something like that.
How old were you at this point?
I think I was like 20, 22, 23.
Okay. So the first thing I'm seeing, there's a Facebook page, Post Homeschool Singles. What was the website? Just homeschooledsingles.com or whatever?
I think it was homeschooledsingles.com, yeah.
Let me just see what I got.
Homeschooled. Or maybe it was homeschool.
Let's try a couple different ones. Homeschooledsingles.com. Okay, that's not correct. Let's try homeschoolsingles.com. Did you? I don't think we're getting much out of there. So we'll talk more about it, but let's just put it out in Front Street so everyone knows. Did you at any point fuck off homeschoolsingles.com?
No, I did not. I only talked to one person on there, and she lived like 6 states away from me. And I remember that she was very into like cosplay, which is very common in homeschool groups. She's very into cosplay and like period accurate costumes or something like that. And I remember trying to act like I was interested and liked that, but I did not.
Yeah. That's, the thing about when you look at homeschooled people, you're like, maybe we can just teach autism. Maybe that's not natural. Maybe that is something you can just give people with the right, cocktail. We're on Facebook here, Post Homeschool Singles. Okay, so your mom gives you an account on this thing. Is it like Tinder? Do you have to like list what you're into, or like your favorite subject, like Old Testament or New Testament, that kind of thing?
Yeah, your favorite book of the Bible, your favorite verse, which dinosaur you would ride
if they were real, which they're not.
Still alive, or if they were real.
Which they are not,
or when they're living with Adam and Eve. If you were Adam and Eve, because that's a romantic thing, picture yourself, you're Adam, you're with your Eve, you're in the Garden of Eden. Which dinosaur are you taking a ride on?
It's a great point. Now, I don't like there being dinosaurs there, because I want to imagine that Adam fucking Eve and going, I literally have the biggest dick on Earth. You should be cool with this. That's what I want to imagine. But if there's a brontosaurus there, it's all fucked up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Post Homeschool Singles right here, and I'm seeing this. And the first thing we have, and it hasn't been updated since 2017, but the first thing is anime pictures.
Oh, nice.
Got that right there. I'm also seeing tag a friend who loves puns. So are there homeschool... October 14th, 2016. As storms rage across the United States, what are you up to? Are there homeschool people who aren't doing it for religious purposes?
Oh yeah. There's like weird granola liberal people who are into homeschooling because they don't want. I don't know. They don't want their kids eating the pizza at the cafeteria or something like that.
Yeah, well, and that's the only good part of going to school, so that's especially mean. Did you eventually get a GED or anything?
No, I got a high school diploma. They have a whole system
I see.
Set up through I forget what it's called. Some kind of supposedly accredited educational institution that you can get a real diploma through.
Okay.
And that's what I got.
And then did you go to college or anything afterwards?
Oh yeah, I went to college.
Like real college, or sit at home, Capella University college?
Private Christian Bible college.
Ah, okay. So that was, you were like, all right, time to be normal. And they're like, haha, about that. We're moving you into this.
Yeah.
So what was, but I mean, still, I'd imagine it was a culture shock, even if it's kind of the same kind of people you're at before, but you're around other people and shit like that. What was kind of the weirdest part of going to college?
Weirdest part of going to college? I remember being surprised at how easy it was to write essays, because I was so used to writing reports on the Bible verses that I read this week. I was prepared for those essays in English class.
Interesting. Well, what is one message you want to give to anyone who's out there trying to hook up with a hot homeschooled single?
Man, know your Victorian period accurate buttons. I remember that. I remember this girl was very into collecting buttons.
Yeah.
From the Victorian period.
And it's
just
hard
just
because
have that stuff in your back pocket.
Because most of the buttons are made out of the bones of dead children in the Victorian era. So that's kind of hard to source, but if you get any, you'll get laid, my friend.
Yeah, you wear the bones of your little brother who died of polio on your dress.
Exactly. And that was a rough 2019 when that happened. But, we made it work. All right. Well, I'm going to hang up on you just because I got hung up on early and it'll be fun. But thanks for calling. Fuck you. JK. All right. Now I'm going to call Lamp. Thank you so much for calling. Appreciate that. Let me call Lamp right now. I think there's probably a way to, just move to lounge, community, hangout. I don't know. Mute, don't mute, mute soundboard. There's a soundboard on here. I'm going to call up Lamp. Beep, beep, beep. It should have sounds like Skype. Hey, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can the viewers hear you out there? I hope so. How you doing?
I'm good. I ain't got shit to follow that up with.
I know, that was pretty good. Were you homeschooled or did you go to an actual school?
I mean, I do collect buttons, but I was not homeschooled.
Okay, well then you've got no excuse for why you do that.
Although those cosplay Renaissance whatever people, I think they just don't know how to use zippers, to be honest. I think that's where it all comes from.
You ever think the first guy who invented the zipper must have been like, I am sitting on a gold mine. God damn, this is amazing.
I used to collect zippers too.
You collected zippers.
I'm a seamstress.
Were you like, I only want to collect the most boring shit imaginable. I want to collect stamps, but not special ones. I want to collect
zippers are actually really interesting. You can tell a lot about clothing by the zippers that they have. Because I dealt in vintage clothing too.
That's interesting. The other day, after...
It's not really. It's really not.
I bought it. Yeah, the other day after peeing, I zipped and I almost got my balls stuck in the zipper. So, that was a problem.
That's actually what they originally designed for.
To destroy testicles?
Yes.
They are doing a great job. Listen,
which is actually why you'd think homeschooled, families would be more into them.
Well, Scooter just said in the chat, zippers are an affront to God. I learned that in homeschool. And I could actually imagine that. Well, I can just imagine that being like both you're being lazy. Just zippers are truly the escalators of pants closure. Just get some buttons and walk up the stairs.
What's the elevator? What's the elevator then?
The elevator is just wearing a jumpsuit.
All right, makes sense. I thought it was going to be like sweatpants or something, but
yeah, I guess it could be. Damn, sweatpants are good. So what's your New Year's resolution or goal, Lamp?
Oh, none. Just keep not dying or fucking up too bad.
What would you quantify as too bad? For example, if you were to crash your car and possibly kill someone, but the person you killed was homeless, so they don't matter. Would that be like you're good? It's okay?
I mean, depends. There are different kinds of homeless, Are they the kind that choose it, which most of them are? Or is this one of the very, very few pretty much non-existent people who have fallen by the wayside?
That's what everyone's out there being like, oh, homeless people have mental health problems. They've lost all their structure. What you got to realize is that they're just making so much money. Homeless people...
Well, they like it. They like it like that.
It's fun to sit in your own filth. And I have to... Listen, here's to this. For everybody... For every homeless person out there, okay? Begging for money on the street is a more respectable way to earn money than doing those react videos that one couple we watched on YouTube does.
I mean, that's absolutely fucking true.
100%. Begging for money on the streets better.
That lady really did look like, because I was cross-eyed until I was like 3, and I was looking at her, I was like, why does she look familiar? And I was like, oh God, it's me as a toddler.
Yep, that's what I think whenever I see photos of Bruce Valanche. I say, that looks like me as a toddler.
Well, shit, yeah, I don't know shit to Scooter's funny. He's a good friend of mine. I met him on whatever homeschool singles. No, I met him in the RM Brown Discord.
Big ups to the Aaron Brown. So I finally called into Aaron Brown, and I finally spoke to him today. And he did hang up on me, and I think that's very disrespectful. I don't think he has maybe not seen the clip that I was kind of referencing. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that Luke Beasley kid.
Mm-hmm.
He smells funny to me.
He smells? You think he's an op? He's a CIA op?
I don't think he's an op, but I think he's a little. I think he's a little Oliver Anthony-ish.
Interesting. Yeah, he looks uncooked. He looks like they need to put him back in the oven and that's not a reference to anything. He just looks like they took a cookie out of the oven a little too early and he's just kind of mushy.
Well, he appeared less than a year ago out of nowhere with all these subscribers talking to MAGA people, calling MAGA a cult and stuff. And it's like, wait, where did you come from? I don't trust this.
Yeah, that's his thing, right? He goes to like parking lots and just talks to people, and it'll just be like, so what is the number one policy for you? I think
he showed up with like this fancy studio too, where he's like brings people in and has these deep heart, like, trying to be serious and deep hearted, but it's like, but you're 12.
Here's what I think. Okay, my theory: Patrick Bet-David is funding him too. In addition to his channel, he's playing both sides, so he always comes out on top.
Patrick Bet-David, who is not a scammer.
Don't let that community note, which is disrespectful. They're claiming he's a scammer, okay? And that's not true. He sold a lot of people the opportunity to sell insurance.
No, actually, one time, I can't remember what we were trying to look up something about him, but I actually did a deep dive on him. Mm-hmm. And it's like not just one scam. He's got like a whole business that sold mini scams to people. And then he has people under, it's like multi-level marketing. Like there was this whole women's section, like women business, something of America or something. And it was like a whole bunch of women Patrick Bet-Davids selling the same thing to more other women. It's like interesting.
Listen, if I ever run into a woman, Patrick Bet-David, I gotta go say, "What's up, baby? You want to go upstairs and get value-tained? How you doing, baby? Want to get value? I'm gonna value-tain the shit out of you, baby."
And then maybe you'll learn what sex is.
I'm hope because the problem is she says yes. I gotta go. I'm gonna be real with you. I have no idea what we're doing next. I'm completely confused. I either take my pants off or put another pair on. I'm really not sure. Now, I thought because Patrick Bet-David's business, which was a legitimate business, was he was like selling people some sort of license to sell insurance or something like that.
I don't know. I don't know about that one. The insurance one must have been a side one too, because the one I was looking at, he was literally selling people like business plans to be part of like a business community that like taught you business stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I get the thing about.
And they had like an award ceremony every year where they give out awards to themselves.
I've seen that, and then they pay like whatever The Rock or something like that. Like I'm sure $500,000 and fly him out, and he has no idea what it is, and he's just like, "Yeah, you gotta keep chasing your dreams, and that's the Fast and the Furious. Can I get the check right here?"
The award for most excellence is going to.
Going the award for the reason we installed the defibrillator in here goes to Vinny. He is the reason we at all times need. I legitimately didn't know it was possible for a human head to contain as much blood as he gets rushing into that.
Did you watch the whole interview or the whole debate with Franny and Sank?
I did watch part of that, not the whole thing.
He mentions Vinny in like a really positive light, and the way he said it, I was like, I had to rewind it. It's like, is he referring to PBD Vinny? And he's like, Vinny, we disagree on a lot of things, but he's got a good head on his shoulders, and he this and that. And I was like, well, I don't understand how anybody could refer to that man like that. Like,
now, have you ever heard Vinny's stand up before?
Oh God, no.
Because here's the thing, right? People out there and they'll be like, "Oh, Joe Rogan's a terrible stand-up," and it's because it's people who didn't do stand-up, but they don't know. Where it's like it's not like he's great or like his good jokes, but like he knows what he's doing. He can entertain a crowd. Vinny truly is bad at stand-up. I'm gonna pull up some of his stand-up here that I saw. Vinny Oshana. It's a lot about like how he's really mad at McDonald's for some reason. I don't even remember exactly. Oh, so here's him on Def Comedy Jam, which I haven't seen.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Let's check this out. We're going to have a commercial
No one
first.
seems to know this, but Amazon
Yeah.
actually has a $50 million.
So this here is another
fund
Patrick Bet
that they
David
have to pay
scam.
out every.
All right. Then,
Am I not getting the full effect by not watching it?
you could maybe watch it. This is a young Vinny. He has a shaved head. He's a tiny man, but he's cute.
Security, right the fuck there, and 2 right there. You see the eyebrow, 1 eyebrow right there.
Eyebrow
I'm
comedy.
Middle Eastern, but I'm Matt.
He's Middle Eastern. I assumed he was a mixture between Italian and ethnically punches drywall. I wasn't sure. This is not the clip I saw. The clip I saw was him at the Ice House in Pasadena. Vinny Oshana. So now I'm afraid if I play that, he'll do well, and my whole point will be destroyed. The Ice House, Pasadena. The next level from combat to comedy. Oh, he was in the military first? I speak Jesus's language.
He was also in Californication, is that right?
He wasn't in the Californication?
He was like an actor for a while or something, and he tried to blame like his not doing well on something or other that it wasn't actually obviously the reason. I can't remember what it was.
It was the woke. I like it. Where does Patrick Bet David find these people? Who is like this? The other guy.
No, you're right. It was something woke, but I can't remember which aspect of woke robbed him of his career.
But it's David Duchovny going into sex rehab is what did it. But like Patrick David just has Adam, who's the guy who sits over there and is just kind of like, I'm a playboy, what's going on? Vincent Oshana, who just like screams incoherently. And then he just has that old guy who's just like, I'm a businessman doing business. Who's that? The old man who will respond to you on, because sometimes I go on X.com, a website that's always been called that, and these people will pop up, and when I see this old man, I just go, I don't like your face. Don't make me look at your face. And he'll always like that and respond to it, which I find very cute.
I'm Middle Eastern, I'm Assyrian, and I speak Aramaic. I speak the actual language that Jesus spoke. And I thought about it, I'm like, whenever he comes back, it's gonna be great for me because I speak exactly what the hell he speaks. But other people are gonna be bugged out because I'll be with Jesus. Jesus will be like, hey Vinny, dachi, like, hey dachi kepoch. People are like, what did he say? I'm like, it's not good for you. It's really not good. Just go.
Yeah, there you go. He's doing well. I take it back. He's a great stand-up.
I mean, he's talking literally. I speak Jesus' language. That's hilarious. That's very, very funny.
And then Scooter says, now, why would Vinny avoid bringing up the fact he's Middle Eastern? I think it's because Patrick Bet David would be like, I'm more Middle Eastern. Fuck you. And he would get mad about that. How is it?
Hey, he earned his way, though. He worked 80 hours a week.
He worked 80 hours a week while his wife worked 120 hours a week giving birth or something like that. I don't fully... No
epidural.
His main argument against being a scammer is that his wife gave birth.
I love how very, very little he actually addressed the nature of any of his businesses, like ever.
It's a
he
trick
talked about restaurants a lot.
It's a trick for being a moderate centrist, and I recommend it, which is you can always just talk about another thing. So if someone comes up to you is like, what's your position on abortion? You just go, I got to tell you how I feel about abortion. You go to a Burger King, okay? You walk into a Burger King and you can get a refill on the soda at any point, and that's ultimately my position. You can just make shit up at any moment.
You can just always talk about poker with the boys.
And that's the ultimate thing, which is that we need to get Vinny Oshana on the pod. Come over on the pod, Vinny. Come hang out, talk with me, get poker. We're going to eat poker and play sushi.
I'd like to come when that happens. Thank you.
I'll invite you right over. Well, it's been great. So your New Year's resolution is to not die. What's your prediction? We'll leave you on this one. What's your prediction for the biggest accomplishment of the Trump administration in the first 12 hours?
Oh, something, insert race deported.
Mm-hmm. I think they're going to deport every single race. And I
think you might be right.
Literally every race is going to be deported, and then America will finally just be an empty free land for the birds.
Oh, shit. That does remind me. I pulled up the Sam High video. I pressed pause just so I could read the top comments.
Mm-hmm. What were the top comments?
they're bad.
Yeah, Sam Hyde is the thing about Sam Hyde, if you guys don't know,
literal neo-Nazi.
he
Like,
is
literal.
an actual, well, he's one of those people that, and this is a big mistake in the moderate centrist sphere, he is occasionally honest about how he feels about things, and that's really bad for your YouTube career.
Well, it's pretty bad when you get, pictures taken with Richard Spencer giving the thumbs up and then, a videotape of you on CNN burning J-books. I mean, it's not something every moderate centrist would have the balls to do.
He's the guy. Sam Hyde, if you want to come on the pod, I could actually probably get him. He'd probably come on. He seems to have free time.
That sounds like the scariest thing ever. Please don't.
Yeah, I'll go to him. So I think that's going to be the biggest thing Trump does is appoint Sam Hyde to the Supreme Court.
Oh, it wouldn't be a shocker.
We've got that to look forward to.
I mean, looking forward to it. Great.
Looking forward to, love it. It's going to be, America is going to finally be prosperous. Eggs are going to be so cheap and also good for you now.
Makes the United States European again.
I mean, I've been trying, but it's literally not possible to have that much gay sex.
We'll make that your New Year's resolution.
That's my New Year's resolution. Well, thank you so much for calling in. I'm going to hang up on you now. That's my new thing. I hang up on everybody. So, what do you want to say? Say something.
I love you.
Nah, bye. That's how we hang up on people here, guys. We hang up on everybody here. All right. Thanks. Thank you so much, everybody. I love you all. I'll be back real soon. Got a video coming out on Friday.